What else do I need? Alright, so that's the sum of the soil extractors, excuse me. I need even more. Remind me to just do summary to say, hey, you need 60 total soil extractors, so if you don't have 60, I have 50. You'll need more. M-O-A-R. More. As well as sap extractors, 6. I have exactly 6. 3 of those, I have that. 3 of those, I do need more botanical nurseries on me. 15 washers, so let's have my bros give me more of those. And then 93 aloe orchards. 93 aloe orchards, yeah, about that. Right, that's the nurseries. Yotoi aloe. I have 11. I have 12. 13. So we could sit here for several hours, or we could instead grab the 90 some odd amount of Yotoi aloe orchards as Mark 1 and then upgrade into Mark 2 once I have a sufficient quantity. Just noting that it is a 1 aloe difference for module count between these two buildings. It is a 1 whole aloe difference. Speaking of aloe, we need to grab some aloe for modules, as well as the aloe seeds. Actually, we don't even need to grab any of the fruit, just because we will be building the fruit first, and the fruit doesn't require any looping. This doesn't loop. There's no looping here of the seeds. It's you will make a sufficient quantity of seeds. You will grow a sufficient quantity of seeds without having to loop anything back. It's actually really nice. It is a distinctly different design than any other of the stuffs. I just have to be sure to, you know, grab a sufficient quantity of 558. That's 500. That's 600 that I just grabbed. That's 600. That's 10 plus 2. 12 stacks of 50. How cute. It's a little bit of raw fiber. How cute the raw fiber is there. Yeah, this is gonna get updated. Changed. Improved. Modified. There's no clay, right, in any of this? No. Oh, there's stone. I will bring stone in by train. Because, guess what? He also has stone trains. Several stone trains. Just sitting, waiting. Something's flowing, actually. Something's moving, requesting this stone every so often, because this is not a full thingy. Good to know. But yeah, we've got 5 yellow belts of stone just hanging out. Just like, you know, I've also got several trains of tar just sitting here, just tar trains, and oil. I have several crude oil trains just hanging out, doing absolutely nothing at this point in time. I am requesting a little bit of salt, not that much, though. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy. Some of this that I set up a long time ago, hundreds of hours ago, and just never used it. It's like, hey, I think I might want to use this at some point. 400 hours later? It's like, huh, should I have instead devoted my time to doing something else, more productive? No. No, I shouldn't have. Absolutely not. Where am I going to build this? That is the question to answer. Where will this live? Always a good question. That usually will have an answer to it. Where will this live? Oh, joy. Do I need any natural resource? No. I simply need a train station. To bring in manure and stone, and I need to figure out something about that ash. Yeah, there's something about that ash that I need to figure out about. So that would be a tar for that ash. That is one of the best methods of getting ash at scale. Is gasifying tar into coal gas and then taking that and making syngas out of it. And this is a lot of shallow water that is down here. So if I wanted to build anything down here, I would need to bring with me a bunch of landfill. So I don't think this would be a very good spot to try and build something at this scale, because I'm just going to run into issues with needing tons of landfill. This would be a decent area, I think. It doesn't really have too much issue. There aren't that many issues with being able to scale my wood production. This is the wood production, by the way. Very similar style of setup. Hey, guess what we're going to see here? We're gonna see this again. This whole thing for the ash. I might just copy paste actually just the ash build here. This makes a red belt ish of ash ultimately. So that's more than enough for this particular build for the ash. And it has a supply of tar from somewhere that exists. So yeah, I think right down here will be where I build this. I am currently standing where? Here. Right there. I need to get down there. Alright then. South we go. Of course, I'm not actually carrying around anything that I need to make that ash, but when I get down there, what I'll be doing is not placing the Yotoi yet. I'll be doing all of the other back-end stuff first. And when I get to the point where it's like, hey, I need my ash now, that's when I'll get the ash. Could you please squeeze? Thank you for squeezing through that tight gap. Alright, let's go. Let's do this! Let us do this. Also, again, noting that I am now consuming bedding for those Rauk upgrades. And what is the point of all of this? What is the point of all of this? More bedding. More bedding is the point of all of this. And here I am spending some of my nearly non-existent 1 per second. My whole 1 per second bedding. I have a straight up intersection going down here from here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. That makes total sense. What do I have in you? Belt! Beautiful, glorious, magnificent belt that of my dreams? The dreams of belt? Good. Good. Short response. This is good. I will gladly take that. We will be building all the way over here. Ooh, there's a uranium thing up there. And kimberlite right there. Right there. Diamonds. I see diamonds in my future. Speaking of which, we can totally plan out and do the diamond build anytime. Just so we're clear, the diamond build can happen like at any point in time. Like, I've got all of the things to make the actual mines themselves, and like the whole stuff to do all the processing. I need to actually review my video again. Review my notes on what is involved with the diamond build. The entire chain again. I also want to point out that I made all of my tutorial videos of the raw ore processing type stuffs, all the ore processing stuffs, before ever using Hellmod. Like, I presented all of that information before I ever used Hellmod, right? So I explained the things and the processes off of math done by hand, right? So I was not doing the math through Hellmod. That was all by hand type stuff, situation. No matrix solver for me back then when I made those videos. It was glorious times. I really wish this zinc did not exist. I really wish this zinc and this nickel did not exist, but unfortunately the mod that would make them not exist is not currently functional because the devs chose to get rid of the shortcut icons that were at the top of the My Blueprints book. Because for some reason the devs thought it was a good idea to get rid of all of the little, like, copy paste blueprint stuff. The stuff that's down here now. The stuff that was here was also present right up top here, and the devs chose to get rid of it because they exist here too. All of it. Even the mods that added stuff here. No, there's just not a place that exists for those types of icons here anymore. For those shortcuts. They just got rid of the placement of shortcuts here. For all I know, that all of the old shortcuts probably still exist. They just got rid of the, like, piece of code that says to display them there. In that spot. Just ignoring the fact that there's mods that do things with that, and let's just break that functionality completely. It is completely gone and broken and non-existent. So of course I'm going to start with the train station. Get rid of the redundant signal. I hope I have enough rails in the vehicle. Because I definitely am not carrying around enough. Hey, vehicle, you've got zilch. You have no rails whatsoever. Yay! You've got nothing. Great. So much for starting with the train station. So this train station is going to exclusively be Yotoi Aloe out. Yotoi Aloe fruit can be used in other things. And this stuff will be required to complete the game. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure because there's going to be something that requires an anti-tumor thingy in the end, and that's going to require these stuffs. Of course, we're going to want a phthisis anyway, so we're going down this route no matter what. And that's going to require the resveratrol. Three cotton guts from codex and samples. And growth factor in serum, and a pup. Let's grow one pup into 3! At the cost of a lot of stuff. That takes a long time to make. Okay, so I was saying that this is going to require manure and stone as the primary 2 inputs. And while, like, I think I just want to do the fruit as its own build somewhere else. We're going to focus on the aloe out here, not the fruit out. If I want fruit out, I want it in very high volumes, I'll just make another factory that just does aloe fruit. That just does the aloe fruit. And I'm sure there are things that use the seeds as well. Yotoi seed, aloe seed. Probably like the, oh, I guess not. It's using some foods and come out rations. Huh. I guess Yotoi seeds are one of the seeds that's not actually used for doing energy drinks. Sure. Fine. Be that way. So I was going to... I might have it still, actually. Maybe. Maybe. Yay! He still has it. Right there. That's the one. Of course, the belt is always in the wrong direction. I just want to toss out the idea that the belt will always be in the wrong direction no matter what. No matter what, the belt will always be in the wrong direction. So this gets asked often, very often. What mod is it that adds the icons of the recipes on the map? This is not a mod. This is vanilla Factorio mechanic. This is a vanilla Factorio mechanic, and very specifically, hit F4 and scroll down to show recipe icons on map. Show recipe icons on map, and click that tick mark. While you're in here, also click on show debug info on tooltips and show FPS. Yes, this is a vanilla mechanic, and you would not believe how many times I get asked about what mod that is that adds the recipe icons onto the map view. Like everyone thinks it's a mod. It is not a mod. It is a vanilla mechanic. And the game is not going to allow me to remove the one unit of stuff that's underneath the things there. How unfortunate. So this is Yotoi Allo Station 1. This will be Yotoi Allo Stone and Yotoi Allo Manure. Do I want anything else shipped in? I don't think so. Not here. Not here. So I'm going to build what I can build. Also, this will be Yotoi Allo Depot 1 on both of those, and we'll be good to go. Huzzah. Stuff things. Grab all those. Glorious soil extractors. And make sure I have space. I need space. I need lots and lots and lots and lots of space. Okay, first thing. Well, what do I want to start with? Do I want to start with the biomass, or do I want to start with the soil? I think I'm actually going to start with the biomass. Yes, I will start with the biomass. This is a build that uses 3 compost plants. Wow. Or I could just do it like so. I can copy this and scale. I don't know. I guess I can. I'll grab it like that. And it, of course, has to be the opposite way. Alright. So I won't be able to share the water. That's the first thing to note. Water will not be able to be shared. I need to produce 22.68 limestone. So a bit of limestone. What else from here? I need these. Yeah, that will be a thing as well. But not that. Alright. So I need 3. This is going to be a little bit bigger. For reference. A little bit bigger than past builds of this. We're also building down right? How often have we built like this, like down? I've tended to always build up. I mean, the manure build was down, so I guess it's not never. Yes, it's not never that I build in this orientation, but yeah, it's just a little bit different than usual. Normally it's up and to the right. Almost exclusively always up and to the right. Yeah, like to the right and up, to the right and up over here. Now we're going to the left and down. Heck, even the manure build was down, but it was to the right and down. This may be the first time I'm building down and left, or left and down. Because I don't think anything else was exactly left and down. This was like up and left. It's still a different orientation. Yeah, I think this is the first time I'm building this in this specific way. Outside of the main bus. The main bus was built this way. That's it. That's why this seems familiar. Because the main bus was below the bus and built to the left. Hey, I've discovered the thing at this point. Yay. So 31 of soil. Okay, well, it's 4 per well. And I guess safety would dictate 3 per well. But I've always have done the full 4. I have never wussed out. Alright, let's grab that. 4 is also 30 per second. I need 187.5. Or 217.9, because I need another over 30 on that step. That's gonna make sand. I'm probably not gonna do this here. No, that's not here. That is not a here situation. In fact, yeah, in fact, that is just going to get completely deleted. Because when it comes to sand, I have a build that is sand, and it will use more than the number of soil extractors. So I'll actually need to get more soil extractors, because I have something that works that is not as efficient, but works. You know, it works. It works. So that's 6. This needs 29. Well, at least it can all get fed off of 1. 29, huh? Well, alrighty then. Let's grab that. Of course. And then grab all of it again. That would be 24. 7, 8, 9. Oh, and yeah, this is long, but the aloe's going to be massive anyway. So this may be long, but I am thinking at a completely different scale just because of the aloe orchards. So 29. Yeah, 23.2. We'll be fine. We will be fine. I dearly hope. This actually, for once, actually uses more than one washer and requires multiple of these. Precisely 6? Yes, 6 of these. Gosh, that's like almost joke level stuff here. It's producing 6.92 whole biomass, and it gets split between these other two thingies. So, congrats, there's the biomass. And the extra limestone that will also get split between these two. Unfortunately, the extra limestone is greater than 15 per second that is required between those two. So I cannot share the belt at this point if I wanted to add biomass onto this line. That is also a lot of sand. Is that the only thing that's the sand? Yeah, so it's only the Yotoi orchards that are making the actual Yotoi aloe at the end that will require the sand, so that's where I'll build the sand. It's between the stuff making the fruit and the actual stuff making the aloe. Am I even going to have enough space before hitting this? That like this is this even going to be enough length? I've got no idea. I don't know. I will attempt to do that, just because this is big making, and with like this stuff here, the sand is pretty massive, as well as the ash. I'm also thinking about the ash part of this. I might actually do the ash part above right here. Right here. This is probably the ash. In fact, I am just going to straight up copy what I have here. Not the bottom electrolyzers, because remember, that makes 30. I don't need 30 here. Anyway. I need a lot, but I don't need 30. Where is my vehicle? Vehicle! Oh, crawdaddy-o. Where did I leave you? Right here. The crawdad has, yeah, the electrolyzers in it. This is also a lot of, pipe. It is a absolute ton of pipe. Apparently there were a few gasifiers in here on me. 3 of them. I would also need filters. Hey, do you have filters? Yes, you do. You totally have filters. At least I have the belt. The belt and the inserters for this. And apparently not sufficient pipe. We have insufficient pipe. There are no more piped grounds in the vehicle. What a shame. I guess I may need to go back to the bus. The mall. Excuse me. I always say the wrong thing. I have to go back to the mall at the end of the bus to get more piped grounds. Yeah, that'd be great. Fantastic, even. I would need to recalculate how many of these I need. Yeah, that's 28. 9.33 plus... however much this stuff makes. Oh boy.